shit, my thing has a countdown. Fuck.
That's the intro.
That's the intro of mine.
All right. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to But Did I Ask? Today we're doing moral dilemmas, and today it's just me, myself, and I. Just kidding. Dumbass is here. Say hi.
Hello,
It's Christian. Okay.
Big Daddy Chrissy.
All right. I'll let you start it off, you fucking bitch.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're just basically, we're just on Google.
Shut up,
We'll
bitch!
look
It's
up
my time to
moral
intro.
dilemmas.
Fuck. Shut. Stop. Shit. Didn't hear anything from him.
I think I have a rope.
Yep. So today's episodes, it's gonna be.
Wait, hold up, shut up.
Yeah, I don't know how long it'll
No,
range.
shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You're gonna offend people. Hold up. Warning. We have dark humor. I mean, obviously with the rope joke that I just said. So if you're sensitive to that and or swearing, because we do swear a lot, please
Yeah.
click off the video. We don't want you here.
Please.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Anyway, sorry for my messy room in the background. I laziness. Anyways. This video is going to be, it'll range from like not too long to like, pretty long, if you know what I mean. We're doing ethical and moral dilemmas. So like, would you do this over this, and what's the consequences versus this action and this action type of thing. We're just going to scroll through a list that I have, that I'll put up. You guys will see it in the middle of the screen. Anyways, that is going to be what we're doing today, because ethical.
Fuck, I opened my yogurt.
Quite interesting. Oh, dude, can you squirt that yogurt on me?
Help me.
Why are you mad that you opened up a yogurt? Excuse me.
Now I gotta eat it.
Good point. Wow, what a shame. I have to eat this yogurt that I already intended on eating. Wow, it's fucking tragic.
Listen, I don't want to eat it during the podcast, but I'm gonna have
The
to.
Spudcast. Okay, but I'm gonna chill back, let's sit back and relax, and we'll get into some of these dilemmas. I'm gonna make Justin answer the first one after I've read the dilemma out to him. Okay.
No, don't read. You can't read. You don't know how to.
You go out with your husband for dinner at a new restaurant you have not frequented.
I'm gay. Hold up. Let's get it.
I fucking hate. You go out with your husband for dinner at a new restaurant you have not frequented before. It is in a part of town you rarely visit. You are shocked to see your friend's spouse having dinner with a very young, attractive person. From the way they are behaving, it is obvious they are more than friends. The couple finishes their meal and leave without seeing you. They behave very affectionately on the way out the door. Do you tell your friend, knowing you will not be believed and that it may ruin your friendship, or say nothing about seeing the couple as it is none of your business? They may even have an open relationship.
So is this for okay, first question. Is this because I know if you had an open relationship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
And
have
I know
already I feel like if you're friends and you're that close of friends with somebody, they're gonna know whether or not you have an open relationship.
So now it's just come down to, do you snitch on them or not?
Yeah.
And I'm saying if it's any one of my friends, I'm so morally against cheating. I am first contacting the friend, seeing what the fuck's up. But I'm also going to contact the friend's fiance just to make sure that they're hearing what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I think I'm in the same boat. Because I feel like if you, because of my personal moral obligation to that, I am avidly against the idea of cheating, and there's a whole idealization issue in our current society that people are they beautify the idea of cheating. I think it's stupid. Anyways, I'm avidly against it, so regardless of the repercussions of how it would go with me and my friend, hopefully it wouldn't ruin my friendship, and if it does ruin your friendship, then they're not a real
And there's
enough
someone
of a
to drop.
friend. Yeah. Because if they're gonna drop you and be mad at you for recognizing the reality of a situation and being honest with them, then there's obviously something going on. And honestly, at that point, they deserve to be cheated. I'm just kidding. It's a lie. Nobody stop. Nobody deserves to be cheated on.
Unless you've cheated before.
Yeah, unless no, not even then. Unless you have cheated on this person in this relationship already, and then they do it back to you.
But then it just becomes a double, because then both people become shitty. So
yeah, then you're just essentially you're shitty, they're shitty. You can shit
just
inside
don't
each other.
fucking cheat. It's a simple solution, but this generation doesn't understand that, do they?
That's an interesting one, though. I would
Dude, I
never.
can't
I pray I'd
control-
never come into a situation like that. I would.
Dude, I
would
can't control
despise-
my fucking hormones, dude. Anyway,
Dude, I can't. Dude.
nah, cheating drives me fucking crazy. I'm sorry, but
Same. Okay,
if I
let
ever
me-
catch you doing that shit, you're getting called out immediately.
Oh, 100% facts. 100% facts.
And I hope you do the same shit to me, because if I ever do that, you're killing me.
Oh yeah, no, I'd beat your ass
Without the beat.
in the right way. Oh. Okay, that's a good one.
All right.
That's a good one to start
My
off.
turn.
Yeah. Wait.
Ah, fuck.
You know, we skipped a step here. Hold up. Shit. I got you. I'm gonna send you the link so that you can read the next one. There you
Oh my god, damn it, son of a.
go.
Oh, I was on the same fucking page, you loser.
Were you
Okay.
really?
But. Help. Michael.
Wash Michael.
Okay, the next one. Next one's a difficult choice for you, right?
Yeah, correct.
You and your family love at the beach. You and your family.
Pause. Hey, yo, pause.
Oh no. You and
Oh,
your family
no.
love the beach and decide to spend a weekend at an isolated beach cabin. Ooh, we already know what's happening there. Your teenage daughter often gets bored on your getaways, so makes plans to take your niece along. As soon as you arrive, a storm is looming on the horizon and the water looks rough. You tell the girls the girls. Hold up, the girls.
The girls.
You tell the girls they can swim. They can get ready to swim, but to come back and help unload the car. They are so excited they do not pay attention to the last part of what you said and run down to the beach to swim. You do not realize that they have done so until you hear your daughter scream. You realize they both caught in a strong current, and you might.
Oh
swept out-
no.
You
Keep
are a good
reading.
swimmer, and you can only save one. You have to choose. Save your niece, as she is a poor swimmer and will not be able to last as long as your daughter, or save your daughter first, because although she's a strong swimmer and may be able to last long enough for you to come back after saving your niece, you cannot stand the idea of losing her.
So essentially, you recognize that your niece can't swim well or swim at all. So you immediately have to go to save her. But then, in the off chance that you can't save your daughter, would you go for your daughter first and not the niece because you don't want to stomach the idea of the potential of losing your daughter if you can't save her in time after getting the niece first? Oh dear God. Okay. Well, being that I'm upcoming to a father, like on the way, and I'm a stepfather right now, I have to honestly say, as much as it sounds horrible, I would have to go for my daughter first. Like, if in this potential situation, if, you know, let's say Jasmine's daughter was out in the ocean, and then, you know, Jasmine's aunt's kid, so like her, you know, however that works, the niece or whatever, it ends up being out in the ocean as well, I'm gonna save the daughter first. I feel like that's just oh well, no, because like I forgot about the fact that she can't. You know that the niece can't swim, and you know that your daughter is a strong swimmer.
Listen, Christian, there's a simple answer to this, and I'm going to cut you off right now. I'm a gambler. All right. If I could save two and not one, I'm taking the chances.
You're so stupid. Ah, that's so fucked. Okay, I think I'd have to go. I think my natural instinct would be to go for the niece, knowing that she's not a good swimmer.
No, because you see who's struggling, and you go for the struggling.
Yeah,
'Cause you
see
think-
who's the one that's
Because
struggling.
I'd see my daughter, and I'd be like, oh, she's chilling. And
Yeah.
then
So I think
then
I'm
you see
going
the
with
other
natural
fucker.
instinct there. Like, you see who's the one that's struggling, so I'm going to go for the one that's struggling the most. Which then turns out to be like, on the off chance that my daughter, like, you know, guess what? Fucking, I'm so fresh.
oh no.
I'm so fresh, you can suck my nut. Anyways, probably shouldn't be saying that in regards to a potential daughter, but
Yeah, what's
anyways.
going on, buddy?
I don't
Should
know.
be
I
concerned?
concern-
Should I need to
yeah,
call
same.
Child Protective Services.
Oh God. No, I think I'm going for the one that is struggling the most. Like regardless of what their relationship is to me, I'm going for the one that's struggling the most. I think that's with anything. Like, let's say it was a random person and my daughter. If I can see that my daughter's swimming better than that other person, or not in like a, not struggling as much, I'm going for the person that's struggling more, regardless of whether or not I know them. Like, I could literally have never seen this person before. I think that's where I'm at. I don't know where you
Read the
stand
next
on
question, please.
that. Justin, you didn't even answer your.
I did. I said I'm a gambler.
You're so stupid.
No,
Guess I'm gonna
I do. I do the same thing as you, basically.
just go for the person that's struggling the most. In
Yeah,
that
it's
situation.
like I explained it earlier. It's
Yeah.
just you see the person struggling. So.
Yeah.
Make sure you get to bed at decent.
Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah. Imagine having a bedtime, fucking dogs.
I don't.
I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
good point.
I'm just gonna
Anyways,
stay up till 12.
let's see. An office theft. You are in charge of the petty cash at the office. However, a coworker is responsible for making a weekly trip to the bank to make the business deposit and obtain petty cash for the following week. In a conversation with your mutual supervisor, you are asked if the increase in the petty cash amount was enough. You, however, have not seen any additional money. You realize your coworker has been pocketing the additional money. Do you tell your supervisor you have neither asked for nor received any additional petty cash, and that you suspect your coworker is pocketing the money? Tell your coworker your suspicions and give them a chance to pay the money back, or say nothing and just wait to see what happens. Now, see, as a man who likes to introduce a little chaos into the okay, I hate myself. I'm just gonna break the fucking coworker's kneecaps and tell them that I want the money back.
Go kneecaps.
Your fucking Nico kneecaps. I hate it here. Okay, what are you? So
what if you actually did that, you loser?
I hate it here. What are you doing, Justin?
Oh shit. Okay. Tell them and give them a chance because you don't know what they're going through.
That's facts. I think I'm in the same boat. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, but your first step should not be this motherfucker right here pocketing that money. Look at that little rat over there. Prank him, John. No, I definitely like tell the coworker my suspicions and figure out what's going on, see what type of situation they're in, and then like if they are struggling, then like I don't really care if they're taking money. That kind of sounds horrible. It's more of like the Robin Hood mentality. Like, this person's struggling, this person's not. I don't necessarily know.
Your boss is gonna watch this and they're just fucking.
So, what'd you say here at this timestamp on this video? What does that mean?
Yeah, what's going on, buddy?
No, I don't know. I think that's how it would be. Like, if you necessarily inherently need the money and it's something that like it's more of a struggle, not rather like, ooh, fuck these people, I'm gonna steal this money.
Why are you fucking people?
To each their own. But yeah, I think I agree with you. Tell suspicions and then offer them a chance to pay the money back or whatever.
So you offer them the chance to vent. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Among
Us.
All right, Justin, you gotta. Oh, this one sounds interesting. What the fuck? Oh, okay, I've just read some of the answers. Read this one. Enjoy.
What the fuck? Okay.
Just read this one.
This is gonna turn into Justin doesn't know how to fucking read simulator.
This is like picking on the fucking introverted person in your school who has no idea how to read.
Fucking popcorn reading sucks.
This is like popcorn reading, but intentionally picking the person that doesn't know how to read.
It's so fucking cringy, but oh my god. Okay, this is gonna be flawless. Let's get it. You've worked years to be successful in your father's business. You felt you were obligated to take over as he worked his whole life to build businesses left to him by his father. However, the large business in town have seriously cut into profits for several years. You and your family have just managed to scrape by. Your father's health has declined and he has been hospitalized. He has a substantial life insurance policy that expires at midnight. If he dies before midnight, you will inherit enough money to pursue a career you have always dreamed of and prove adequate
Provide
adequately to your
adequately.
family. Hold up, my cat's made a loser. I have to let him out. Hold up.
Just
Answer.
Just touch your cat. You don't even read the questions. I'm waiting for you to read the questions.
Pinch the oxygen lines, making it possible for your dad to die or smother him with a pillow. Tell your dad the problem and let him suggest a solution and go by what he says. Do nothing as you cannot imagine living with yourself if you terminate your dad's life.
I'm gonna wait
I'll
to
be back.
answer this question for when you're back.
Nope, you answer right now.
No, we're just gonna sit here with fucking intermission music going. I'm just kidding.
No, you're gonna fucking sing like Rihanna. You got it.
I don't even know a Rihanna song. Oh yeah, the umbrella. Worlds apart. Seems will be a star. Because in the dark you can't see shiny cars, and that's when you need me there. Oh my god, my eyes are watering up from her trying to do that voice. That hurt my ears or my throat. Oh god, okay. Fuck.
I need to get the belt out more often.
Okay, read the shit, dude.
I read it.
Oh yeah, shit, my bad. I forgot. I just need to answer the questions. Okay. Honestly, there's a couple answers here. If you live your life all about money and all you care about is your personal success, and you know that he's going to die. So it sounds like he's already going to die. No. He's been hospitalized. He has substantial life insurance. So it sounds like he's already declining. So why don't you just kind of like kick him over the edge of the hill? It speeds up the process a little bit.
Well, Jesus Christ, buddy.
But no, okay, so like there's a couple, because if you really care about money and all you care about is your personal growth, and you know he's already on the downhill, like you already are aware that he's going to die, I feel like the inclination would be to like suggest the solution, figure out what he wants, and be like, hey, I could prosper in life, but you gotta die. And then you gotta see how your father reacts to that, because if he doesn't care about your personal growth and he wants to live, then obviously he's not the right type of father and he just needs to go anyways. But I'm kidding. Honestly, knowing my specific situation with my father, knowing my specific situation, that pillow sounding really good. That's
See, this doesn't apply to me because my dad wouldn't be there.
Like my specific situation, that pillow, it's sounding like a pretty good option. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, listen, it's simple. This is a simple thing. You wait until after midnight, pinch the line, and then you're both fucked.
That's the perfect outcome.
No, as much as I hate it, I'd fucking tell him.
You tell him.
I'd tell him and just see what he'd think. Cause
You'd be like, hey, I know that like the outcome is that you die, but like you're already declining. But if you happen to pass prior to this time, I will be set.
And I know more than likely my dad would.
He'd pull the plug on himself.
No, I think he'd actually choose to live.
Really? Interesting.
But
wait, what is Jazz saying to me? Hold up.
Anyway, now that the simp is being a simp, I'm gonna keep reading. Okay.
And yeah, I'm just responding to Jazz because she was asking about something.
Your friend offers you an opportunity to make a great deal of money very
wait,
quickly.
wait. This is my time to read. Fuck you.
Well, you were fucking being a simp.
No, I'm not being a simp, bitch. We don't simp in here. Just kidding.
It's cap.
Okay.
We do simp until the point that we fucking get our heart broken.
Yeah, well, that
Not
sounds
you,
like
though.
you know.
Not you, because you're smart.
Okay. All right, we're good. Your friend offers you an opportunity to make a great deal of money very quickly. He has arranged to set up an offshore account for your profits. He will not tell you exactly how he is making this money, but you get the impression it is not exactly illegal. He only wants an investment of $500 and promises you will have enough money. You will have enough from your minimal investment that you will never need to work again.
Okay, let's just assume this is each other.
Yeah, it's me and you. Do you, because you're going to answer first, do you give me the $500, deciding if you don't know how he is making it, you're in the clear? Do you demand to know the details before getting involved? Or do you decide you want no part of this deal as you trust your instinct that the offer is shady and you might even get in legal trouble?
Okay, big thing is communication. And I think I should, but I'd like want to know where it's coming from, and I feel like you'd be like I feel like I know you on that level to communicate it, and it depends on how illegal it is, to be fair, but
Yeah.
I think I don't know if you'd be doing shady shit, but if you ever got to that point, then things would change. But I mean, I'd demand how to know you're getting it, because I mean, personally, I don't think you'd be doing it illegally. But, and also, here's the problem that I have.
Yeah.
You get caught up in your fucking
everything. Like, I swear, you get caught up in a bunch of side shit, so you'd go on a bunch of side tangents, and then you'd keep needing more money. Anyway, but
yeah,
get shit on.
Thanks.
And I'm worried that you just like keep wanting me to invest, but you're only getting $500 if I'm investing.
Yeah, fair. Now, see, I have two answers here. My immediate inclination, because I like to play life a little risky sometimes, is that I just wouldn't ask. I don't care. Because I trust you enough, speaking in this situation being just you and I, if you are asking for $500, stating that I will never have to work again if you can like flip the money and fucking do whatever you're doing with that $500, I trust you enough for me to not have to ask, and I would just give you the $500 if I had it.
Well, wouldn't you naturally just be curious?
I would be curious, but if that was the case, there's a large potential that you're getting into something very illegal. Now, because I know a lot of laws, the less I know, the better. So, I wouldn't ask. I'd just give. And then if in the off chance that like $1 million gets plopped into my account, I don't know how. But what happened?
Okay,
I just got $1 million.
We have a lot of communication.
But
you wouldn't ask or
so
be
that was
curious?
that would be my original inclination. But past that, I'd just ask. I'd be like, okay, what's going on here? Can I condone the level of legality that's going on here?
Why I'd be at demand is to know what it's going into. I'd want to know, because I want to know what my money's going into. Like, I'd want to know if this is a stupid idea and I should be investing $500.
Yeah.
Because if you take $500 and you put it in some dumbass stock,
I'm flipping it on Lego vaginas. Just saying.
Yeah, I know you would. Guys, hear me out. I'm gonna buy 50 Lego stock.
Hear me out. I need a small investment of $500. It's being flipped on feet pics.
You would do that too.
Why is that so true though? I feel like I would. Guys, I'm investing into this thing called OnlyFans feet pics.
But in conclusion, communication is very important. Yeah, a lot of aspects in life, so communicate.
In conclusion, communication is key, and I don't think I'd be afraid to ask. Now, I would be intrigued as to the level of legality of what's occurring, But I have a gray line as to how far I'd actually listen into it.
This very fine line.
The line is about the width of the fucking Atlantic Ocean, but
Fucking U.S. is what your FBI agent's like. Okay. Keep going.
Say something incriminating. Let's go. Okay. I need you to read the next one, Father. This one's a short one.
Your friend tells you that they've committed a crime. They explain that they've been having trouble sleeping at night, and you feel you are the only one they can trust with their confession. A few days later, you read in the paper that someone has been arrested for your friend's crimes.
Oh,
Do you go to the police and tell them what you know? Encourage your friend to confess, and warn him if he does not do so, you will tell, or say nothing. You will not betray your friend's confidence.
Go to the police and tell them what you know. Okay, this is gonna make me sound like a really fucked up, but my loyalty, for the most part, doesn't necessarily know many boundaries.
Okay, hold up. Let's say it's a murder.
Okay, okay, I'll answer for two separate things. One, it's a minor misdemeanor. The other one, you've committed a felony.
Which I have many of. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I have a long list, and I'm on a couple of them too. I was kidding.
See, I have like a target area of where my
Yeah.
felonies have occurred. They're all at like this around the preschool. I don't get it.
Oh God! Now I'm not necessarily allowed within a few hundred yards. I hate it here. Okay, anyways.
After a few too many times, they kind of just
Stop, dude. Our FBI agent's listening it.
That's the point.
Okay, so misdemeanor. You're not necessarily going to get a whole lot going on for you, but you're still getting charged for a crime, right? I'm not going to rat out my friend. I think that my loyalty would ride that far that, like, I'm sorry, I don't know this random person, but you're going to get charged with that crime. Because, like, it sounds fucking horrible. But I'm just saying, like, I think... I think I'm gonna change the middle question a little bit, because I'd encourage him to confess, because I think you need to own up to your consequences. But if he didn't, on behalf of at least like a misdemeanor, I don't think I'm going to rat. Now, if it's a felony, like let's say
Arson
or murder or something, like something that's like way
treason.
up there. You have committed treason. I think if it's on that level, they're getting ratted out so quick, it's not even funny. Because I think there's a limitation to like I think there's a limitation to how bad like you've got it. Like if you secretly come out as a fucking serial killer, I'm not gonna be on the chopping block for you. You're going to jail. Like,
But then you become my next target.
oh God, I don't care. I'm not letting other people fucking like. I'm not letting other people die or whatever at the sacrifice of protecting you. Because like obviously, if it's a misdemeanor, like you haven't. If it's like an infraction or a misdemeanor or something, somebody's getting charged for like stealing $200. I'm not fucking like no. I'm not gonna be a narc like that. But. And like honestly, it sounds bad because like at the same time, I'm not gonna just let people get away with stuff. I think I'd hope that if I can try to convince one of you guys to confess, like let's say I'm speaking in regards to one of you guys, if I had to try to convince you to confess, and then I feel like I would hope at least that you would own up to your consequences and your actions. That would be my hope. But if it's for something bad, you're getting snitched on quicker than fucking 6ix9ine.
Get your pussy ass answer out of here. Shut your mouth. If I hear you're a serial killer, I'm joining you. Just kidding. Anyway.
I was taking a sip of my shake. Fuck off.
I'm an angry bird.
Anyway. Misdemeanor, I'm encouraging you to tell them. If you're a murderer, for my own fucking safety, your ass is going to the police.
For my
we're gonna have
safety
very
and for
similar
somebody
answers.
else's. What?
We're gonna have very similar answers here, but yeah.
We'd be surprised. There might be some that we disagree on.
And then we get in a big ass
Ooh.
argument.
The lifeboat.
Lifeboat.
So this one is this one that you're reading, or did you just read the secret one?
I just read, you bitch.
Oh yeah, because I answered first. Okay.
Get fucked.
Lifeboat. You are on a cruise and the ship encounters an unexpected storm. The storm continues to rage, and eventually you and the other passengers are told that you must head to the lifeboats and abandon ship. As people begin to line up, you realize some lines have fewer people, some have families, and some seem to have younger single people. You know you are strong and capable. Do you choose to help a group composed of 3 families with a few young children, a group of seniors who obviously could use your help, or go with the young, strong people with whom you might have a better chance of survival? Good luck. I know my answer to this one very quickly.
Look, I usually gravitate towards young people,
Oh God.
mainly children.
Oh God.
No, survival of the fittest. Young, going with the young, strong people, and then survival situation. I fucking love that shit. I know
Interesting.
it's stupid to want to be in a survival situation, but I'd be so amped if I just I'd be fucking terrified, obviously, for my life. But if I'm
Yeah.
gonna go out, I'm going out in a survival situation. It's so fucking cool.
Yeah. Now the question is though, I'm putting this in. You recognize that the 3 families with a few young children are likely to die without your assistance, and the group of seniors are also likely to die without your
Okay,
assistance. Like you're
seniors.
not.
I feel like if you choose the seniors, because they're already old. Listen, guys. Let's
It
face some shit.
sounds awful,
They're
but
already old.
I
okay?
do
They
agree
can-
with this. Like where you're going with
No.
this, I agree.
Oh, but the children have nice fucking bright family or fucking futures. But I feel like if you go with them, they're gonna die anyway.
Like
Or
I'm
like you as a group are
honestly-
gonna go down.
I'm honestly, my initial instinct, I'm going with the young, strong people. Like I'm going with people that are closer to my age, maybe a little bit younger, whoever, that are likely to survive. And as much as like a group of seniors or like a group of family and like their children or whatever are bound to maybe know more because they're old, like they have the family members might be older. The younger people have a longer life to live and might have more promise for the rest of their life than somebody else. And it sounds bad, but I have to go with the overall group of younger people because they are more likely to survive.
And the ships have rules to this shit. This is not just, oh, you pick a lifeboat, good luck.
Yeah.
No, like if you're young and strong, you're gonna get picked off last or whatever. Like they're gonna send you off in a boat last. So you're gonna more than likely end up with those people.
Yep.
So either way, I mean, you're letting those families get off first because the main danger is staying on that ship. If you are on that ship when it sinks, you're going down with it.
Yeah.
Because of the way water
Facts.
works, and it's stupid. But I mean, I'd let them get on a boat first, totally.
Water
but
works. No, it doesn't. I hate it here.
But like, I don't know, I'm choosing the young, strong people because I'm not going down with the families. And if you're in a survival situation, mainly what I think of is if you're hiding from like a bear or something, and a kid starts fucking crying. Like,
Dude, I'm sorry. It's
you're
the ideology of like, if I run faster than the person behind me, I'm not gonna get caught first. That baby's getting fucking dropped. Like, I'm sorry.
It's your own baby. You just
Sacrifice.
fucking beat
Sacrifice survival.
Okay,
of
if it's
the
your own
fittest.
baby, you're bringing it with.
No, I'm
though.
bringing it with if it's
Okay,
my own
yeah.
child. But like, bro, if some
But if it's someone else's,
if
they're
some
gone.
random Karen's fucking kid is crying just a little too much, you might become that grizzly bear snack. That's all I'm saying.
No, because if the Karen's in the situation, the Karen's just gonna ask for the Bears manager.
That's pretty good. I like that. Yeah. Okay, that's now people are gonna understand how fucking morbid we are. Anyways, okay. Now you get to read.
Your friend has a great sense of humor. That's a fucking lie.
Shut the fuck.
However, sometimes
my-
his jokes involve making fun of others in inappropriate ways. He point out a physical flaw or look for something odd or different about
Why does
a
this sound
person
like me?
and make an unkind comment. You feel uncomfortable when your friend does this. You say something and laugh along. I'm laughing along, dude. That's hilarious.
Dude, I'm laughing along all the unless I can tell that someone is genuinely hurt. I don't care about the uncomfortable level because that doesn't exist. But if somebody's absolutely hurt by that, then I might like back off a little bit or tell them like, hey, you know, we need to
like
chill a
if
little
I'm
bit.
laughing, okay, it's different if I'm laughing in their face.
Yeah.
But if we're sitting at a table and then someone's being a fucking dumbass,
Yep.
like 50 or not even 50, like 30 feet away from us, and they can't hear us laugh, I am fucking full.
Dude, I'm
full blast.
laughing so hard.
Because
I
that's
will-
what we do either way.
I will
We
laugh
laugh
at the
at people
suspense
in
of
fucking
others.
video
Yep,
games.
I will laugh at the suspense of others all the time, bro. Dude, baby fucking trips and falls and cries. I'm laughing. That's just not being stopped.
Now if it's like someone with a disability and like they're
Nah,
laughing in
dude,
their face,
I can't laugh at somebody's face, but dude, you know, I'd be so inclined to fucking chuckle.
There's a line here, Christian. We're on YouTube.
I know, but I'm sorry, I can't lie. I'm gonna admit that I'd have to laugh a little bit and then feel horrible for laughing. Because like, oh,
fucking disability, and you're just gonna sit there and laugh.
you know damn well that your immediate reaction would be to chuckle, and then you'd recognize, hey, I shouldn't be
No,
laughing in this situation. I need to
okay.
stop.
If the person has a disability and like they fall or something, I'm going like, and then if
That's
you
what
start
I'm
laughing,
saying, though. That's what
and
I'm
if you start-
saying.
But if you start laughing, I'm slapping your thigh in order to stop you.
Yeah, same. If you start actually laughing, then I'm gonna be like, dude, okay, come on, chill. Like, oh, that's.
But no, if a baby falls like 30 feet away, I'm fucking,
dude, I'm fucking
like
sent.
dying.
I'm gone. I'm in tears. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Just imagine it, like we're just fucking pointing. We're like, like we're just fucking dying, bro.
Look at that fucking baby doesn't know how to walk. Stupid shit.
Oh no! All right,
yeah, okay.
hit and run. That's your kind
Oh,
of
it
thing.
is a ho ho ho.
Except you got hit and then you.
Yeah, true. Late one night, you are driving home in a bad rainstorm. A drunk reels out in front of your car and you try to stop him but hit him. Nobody sees you. The guy looks and smells as if he's homeless. You check to see how badly he is
No,
hurt.
hold up. Pause. Who the fuck hits someone and then just?
Homeless.
I'm hitting you, walking out and just be like, smells a little homeless in this air. Oh god. You check to see how badly he is hurt and realize he is dead. Oh god. You've never even had a speeding ticket and you are an upright professional with a family and are well known and respected in your community. Do you make a report anonymously, confess your crime, or drive on home and forget about it, knowing no one is going to pursue the death of a homeless drunk? Jesus Christ, this question's fucked. Oh yeah. Good luck answering
Okay.
this one.
If it's a homeless drunk, I'm gonna assume he doesn't have a family, or any family. Because if he had family, they'd take him in
Mm-hmm.
ethically.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't, they probably don't care about him that much.
Yeah.
I'd obviously want the body to be cleaned up, so I'm gonna report it anonymously. And I don't think this is your fault. Obviously, you weren't aware enough, and like it's your fault.
Yeah.
But like, he's sitting there drunk. His life is already probably dog dick, and nobody's probably gonna care that you did that. I know this looks bad. Hear me. I know it looks bad, but I'm reporting it anonymously.
Honestly, I think I would confess the crime because it's not necessary. Like, when it comes down to it on the legality of the situation, if this person is drunk, I am in the right for driving where I'm driving. They just happen to walk in front of my car. Yes, I may get charged with an accidental crime, or it'll just get brushed under the rug after I go through the court process. So my honest answer is that I think I just confess the crime. It's because it's not necessarily a crime. I would call it the police.
No, that's just your because how it works though in like road laws, like people have right of way.
Mm-hmm.
and you weren't aware enough. So it's your fault that he's dead.
I mean, not necessarily, because if he walks out, like, let's say this is potentially in the middle of the
Unless
night.
he's like literally sprinting out and he was like out of your fucking.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
but
Like,
he's
if
walking.
let's say I'm in the middle of the road driving down the highway, this
Who
almost happened.
drives in the middle of the road. What?
Okay, I'm in my lane of traffic. I'm
Yeah,
going
stay
down
in
the
your lane,
highway.
bitch.
This actually almost happened to me. I almost actually hit a homeless guy. I was probably inches away from hitting a homeless guy that was off
How the
his
fuck
fucking
did you
rocker.
miss? How'd you miss?
I'm sorry, dude. I fucking aimed for. Anyways, no, I was driving in the middle of the night. It was like 2 a.m. to go pick up somebody from the hospital, and I'm on the highway going like it's a
Hold up.
50, so I'm going like 50, 55.
Shut up, please. Why don't you use your Rocket League skills and hit
Oh
him?
my fucking god. Anyways, I'm going like 50, 55. It is a 50, 55 zone. I don't remember exactly what it was. I'm going through an intersection. My light is green, but it's the middle of the night. Keep in mind, I can barely fucking see somebody if they're crossing illegally across the road. I'm listening to music. I'm going through the green, and this homeless guy crosses on the crosswalk in front of me on the other side of the intersection. I'm going through the light, and I noticed last second out of the corner of my eye him walking from left to right. So I swerve to the left because he's walking to the right to avoid him. Because if I keep going straight, I'm going to hit him. If I go to the right, I'm hitting a building. I didn't see anybody in the other lane of traffic, so I immediately swerved to the left. And I swerved so hard and slammed on the brakes that I missed him probably by like a foot. And I'm in an SUV. If I hit him going how fast I was, he would have been fucking bopped like a fly in a fly swatter. He would have been gone. And I fucking spun out into the other lane of traffic like 3 times. Like I was in the middle of the fucking other lane of traffic. Fortunately, it was the middle of the night. Nobody was there. So I kind of just sat there for a second and kind of calmed myself down with the adrenaline and everything. And then I turned myself around in the lane of traffic, get to the light, and then I make a U-turn so that I could get back into the correct direction that I was going. But as I'm at the stoplight waiting for the green to go through, I looked to my left. He had no fucking clue that I was even there. He had no idea that even had almost occurred. He literally almost got bopped by a fucking 4,000, 5,000 pound vehicle going 50 miles an hour because he was unaware. And had I hit him, I don't think I would have gone to jail. I don't think maybe I would have sat in a holding for for 24 hours or something and then gone through like whatever processes legally need to be gone through. But by no means would I have been at fault. And if that had been the situation, like a hit and run, had I actually hit him, I would have called the police and told them that that's what happened. This guy has been hit, and it was by me. But I explained the situation.
I feel like that's your fault.
Not necessarily at all.
He didn't sprint out at you.
But how am I supposed to? I'm not supposed to see. It's the middle of the fucking night. I'm going. I'm not gonna drive in. It's the highway.
Are you in the middle of a town or what?
Yeah, I was driving. I'm driving past like a populated portion of the town. I'm not gonna put my brights on, and I just happened to notice him out of the corner of my eye because he's wearing dark clothes. Like I'm not, and it's like I said, it's the middle of the fucking night. There's not a whole light in there's not a ton of light in the area, but even then, he blended in with the dark shadows. Like it just is what it is.
Well, I feel like legally that's your fault. Like, is it really and morally? No, but I feel like it's still legally.
I disagree. I don't think it's necessarily your fault at all. Like that person is obviously on something. They are under whatever influence they may be, whether it's this type of situation like a drunk, or it's the situation where my person could have been fucking high out of their mind on heroin or meth or like crack or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. They could have been extremely out of their mind because they're under whatever influence they are. That person's at fault. You are also, first off, you're on an illegal substance in public.
Well, if that's your, I still think they'd fuck you over, but
I still think regardless. I think regardless of
anonymously.
I think regardless of my of how I deem the situation, I still think I would have owned up. I think out of not like I think if it was in this situation, I hit a drunk, it's the adrenaline's running, a person's dead. I'm not going to think to call anonymously. I'm just going to call and tell them that this person has died and I hit them. And then if I have to accept a consequence, I will. I might not agree with it, but I can always testify in court against, whatever crimes may be placed on me.
I still don't think you'd win in court, but
I think I would. Especially if it's put up to a jury, there's a large chance that, like, I don't know.
I don't know. If let's say I'm in your situation,
Mm-hmm.
that person was high as balls and like they put themselves in that situation. I'm not saying it's their fault entirely because I probably should have, reacted better or and obviously I killed.
Mm-hmm.
But then religion and fucking God would be like, bro, you're a loser. Oh, dicks.
Not really, because it's not intentional. It's not an intentional.
Yeah,
crime
you're
that's
right,
been
but
committed.
But not owning up to it, he'd be like, bruh.
Yeah, I feel like owning up to it, regardless of the crimes that may be placed on you, is necessary because it has.
And I'd hit him because normally my response is flight because I don't know. That's just me, and I don't know where that came from, but I've always just been a flight kind of person.
Yeah, but I feel like if you this is my issue. I feel like if you call anonymously, it wouldn't sit right with me. Because I know that I know that I'm responsible for what's happened. Like maybe it's not my fault, but I still am the one that it actually happened with.
Right, and that's where it doesn't sit. But if I'm hitting, I'm kind of forced to like, oh my, holy shit. And you're gonna have damage on your car, and they could probably like figure it out somehow. And if in case there was surveillance or something,
I feel like there's more. I feel like you'd be legally in more trouble if you reported anonymously and they found out it was you.
Yeah, and then they'd fucking bone you in the dick. But so the logical thing to do is confess your crime.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'd think about it for a while. I'd sit there and be like, holy fuck, what do I do? And I contemplate it. But I feel like I'd end up confessing, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Third strike, you got it, buddy.
This is gonna be the final one. This third strike is gonna be the final one. Okay. Wait, no, didn't I just read the hit? No, wait, who read that one?
I got it.
I think it was me who read it.
Your teenager has had a rough few years. First came an arrest for shoplifting. The item was of little value, so it was only a misdemeanor. Then your teen was out with some friends who were smoking pot and driving too fast. Your teen promised they'd turn over a new leaf and seemed to be on the right track, doing better in school, coming home by curfew, and generally having a much better attitude. Now you get a call from a local police station saying your son was with a group of kids who broke into a liquor store and stole beer. You go to the gas station, and see how you can get your teen out of this jam or let him accept whatever consequences befall him.
Okay. I have my answer for this. I'm letting the kid accept the consequences. I think that there's got to be a fine line of like protecting your child and hoping that they make better choices versus somebody's getting stuck in a loop of making poor decisions. At some point there has to be a line where you let them realize how bad those choices can actually turn out to be. They have to catch the rap for that, in my opinion. You've already made multiple decisions where you could have made better choices, and you're continuing down a path where you are not recognizing the reality of your choices to consequences. Like, you're being protected because I care about you, and I don't want you to think that like making a mistake one time means that you're a horrible person. But if you're continuing that behavior, that means that you're intentionally deciding to make poor choices. And I think there has to be behavioral intermission put in place. And if that means that they have to accept the consequences that fall behind getting caught purchasing beer illegally in a liquor store or stealing it or whatever, that's what that is. Like, now you'll recognize, hopefully, because it's not that I don't love you and it's like, oh, well, I don't want to have to deal with like punishing him, so you punish him. I want you to recognize how bad those choices are that you're making can turn out to be. And I don't want it to continue So I want you to see what it's actually like, what will actually happen if you say, let's say you turned 18 and you got caught by a police officer stealing liquor from a liquor store. I think that's where I stand. Like, I'm going to let you accept the consequences that befall.
Here's
your
my thing.
choices.
Wouldn't you at some point have to go to the station though?
Or
Like, how the fuck would you convince the police that? How would you get them out of that fucking jam? I feel like the police would just be like, nah, fuck off.
well, you can pay bail, or you can, like, there's a lot of things that you can do to circumvent the issue.
Well, if he's in okay, I'm going to okay, so he'd be in a holding cell then, right? Until he had a trial then.
Yeah, essentially.
Oh, I'd be really he or she would be extremely pissed.
Yeah, but I think that you need to recognize that I'm not doing this because I don't care about you. I'm doing this because I care about you.
Okay, here's what I'm doing. I'm going to the police station, but I'm talking to them through the phone thing.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna be like, okay, you're gonna stay here. You're gonna understand the consequences of your situation. I'm sick of what the hell you've been doing.
Yep.
You're gonna sit here until your court trial, and you're gonna turn a new leaf after you get out of this. If you don't get out of this, then that's your fault because I'm fucking sick of it.
Mhm.
And I want what's best for you. And if this is what it takes, then this is what it takes. Good luck.
Yep. That's essentially how it would go.
Tough
Like, you
love.
need, yeah, it is. And it is. Your kid may disagree. They may be like, wow, fuck you. You don't care about me because you're letting me, catch the rap for this, but that's not how it is. I care about you so much that I love you. To recognize that you need to be set in your place. You need to realize how bad the like outcomes of your actions can be if you continue down a path like that. And this is not even the worst that it can come out to. You just happen to be caught with theft. That's it. And not even that, it's like petty theft. So, I think that's where it lies. You need to, let your kids catch the rap if they've gotten to a point where, like, they've already been doing these bad things over and over and over again. You've already been protecting them and covering for them and, like, all that type of stuff. They need to realize that their behavior is not good. And that's what it is. Little fucking...
And that wraps it up. Me and Christian neglecting our children because we
Oh,
don't
God.
love them.
That's horrible. But yeah, sorry if hopefully people agree with a lot with a lot of our opinions, but that might not be the case. And if you have
If
different,
you don't, fuck you, you're wrong.
if you don't, eat my ass. I'm just kidding. No, if you have differing opinions, I'm curious what people may think. If you think that we're so completely wrong on something, tell us in the comments. Yeah, leave something in the comments. I'd be more than happy to read what people think.
And fucking subscribe and like and
Yeah.
all that other shit.
So the viewer retention to subscription fucking ratio. I'm just kidding. Okay. Yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that type of stuff. It does help. We really appreciate it. Much love anybody that has stuck around this long and watched the whole thing, or people that have come back that have, watched our previous videos, newcomers, things like that. We appreciate all of you. And yeah, slap the McFuck out of that like button and put your nuts on the subscribe button or something like that. I don't know. Bye.